Hey, tonight, this is Robert Blackman tonight. I promise you it's going to be about 10 minutes. So I know all of you have other things to do tonight. You're probably listening to a couple of calls at once or webinars, and I appreciate that. Tonight's just going to take 10 minutes. I'm going to give you some directions if you want to work with me over the next 90 days, what I'm calling the Profit Leads fourth quarter blitz. I'm going to be doing blitzes within Profit Leads every quarter of every year, first, second, third, fourth. So basically these are little 90-day runs or 90-day goals for either your Profit Leads business or your primary business or both. And so the whole idea behind this is just to get everybody on the same page, to give everybody a target to go towards. And this target will be number of people that you would like to contact, number of presentations that you're going to make, number of people that you're going to sponsor, and also how much money that's going to equate to. And it's really trying to turn your network marketing business into a real business. For instance, I will tell you right now that if half of the network marketers in the world today would work as hard at their network marketing business and put in as many hours as they do at their job, the network marketing profession would quadruple in 90 days because it's a volunteer army. And I did a post today on Facebook where I said that being a network marketing leader is kind of like being a custodian to a cemetery. You've got a lot of people beneath you, but none of them are listening. Okay, so not only they're not listening sometimes, they're not taking daily action. And the other quote that I put up the day before was, what if every single person in your organization this last month, in the month of September, did exactly what you did? Would you be excited or would you be depressed? And so all of these kind of revolve around just taking leadership for yourself and for your team and to set a 90-day game plan. And a lot of times people put up a 30-day game plan and it's just not enough. It's not enough because it takes sometimes 30 days to prime that pump, get people in the marketing funnel, and have people drop out. And I want you to go back tonight in your own mind, and I want you to remember the very first time that you were ever presented information, either about Profit Leads or about the primary business that you're in right now. I want you to think about that for a second. I want you to think about who introduced you or how you found out about us or your primary business. And from that very moment that you heard about us or heard about your primary, how long did it take you to join? Was it 1 day? Was it 1 month? Was it 3 months? Was it 6 months? Was it a year? Was it 2 years? I talked to a guy today, says, Robert, I've been on your list for 18 months, and I'm finally going to pull the trigger and come in. 18 months. Okay? That's a very long sales cycle, very long marketing funnel for 18 months. Okay, so the fourth quarter blitz is going to be very simple, and here's exactly, and kind of give you an overview of what it's going to be about. Number one, as I said earlier, it's going to be to build your Profit Leads business. I've got some people on the call tonight that Profit Leads is your primary business. Great. I'm going to show you how to do that. Number two is to build your primary business. Got a lot of people on this call tonight that say, look, I'm in Profit Leads just for the leads. I don't want to build Profit Leads. Great. You don't have to. But I'll show you how in this 90-day blitz to use our leads to go out and fuel your business, your primary business, whatever that is, and put a game plan together for you in your primary business. Or it's to do both, to build both. And that's what I've always done. I've built a primary and I've built a secondary. My primary was whatever program I was in. My secondary has always been Profit Leads. So that way when I'm talking to someone and they decide not to join my primary because they're in another business, I get them into Profit Leads. It's always been a 1-2 punch for me. Boom, boom. So I have a primary income and I have a secondary income. Also, we'll be working on written goals through this 90-day blitz. By this Friday, you'll have written goals, specifics on number of people that you're going to put in and the amount of income. Also, weekly activity. So we're going to set up weekly activity. This is an accountability program. There's not going to be anybody that's going to get in trouble. You can drop out in a week if you want. I'm not going to call you and beg you to come back in. I'm going to run with 20 people that want to go out and do this thing and really work it. And so it'll be up to you to be accountable to not only yourself, but accountable to me. So it's just like a workout buddy. I know whenever I've gone to the gym before, and it was really easy for me to go the first 30 days or first couple of weeks, and then I'd start missing it. Hey, it's raining out. Hey, it's really cold. Hey, I was kind of sick. Hey, I stayed up late last night. Hey, I've got a presentation I've got to go do. And so I look up and I would not go to the gym at 5:30 or 6. But whenever I had an accountability buddy, someone that said, hey, they'd be texting me at night, hey, are you coming to get me or am I coming to get you? I'll be by at 6 o'clock. And there have been several times when my workout buddy was at the front door ringing the doorbell or honking in the driveway, and my butt was still in bed. And he'd be texting me going, get up, let's go. Get up. Come on, Blackman, let's go. And so we all face that in our personal lives and our business lives. So this 90-day blitz is going to be nothing more than thinking about me driving by and picking you up, and we're going to go do a workout for your business, okay? I am your accountability buddy, and I'm going to be there for you. So I'm going to be the type of person that will not only push you and train you, but also try to motivate and encourage you. And even if you're building your primary business, if you're a Profit Leads customer, you don't want to build Profit Leads, I'll be there for you to help you with that business as well too. Discount on additional leads. So if you want additional people to contact, we're going to have 3 or 4 different types of leads, and we'll go over that if you decide to do this with me to build the business, and we'll just go over that individually. By the way, there's no additional charge for this. You just have to be on a $99.95 auto ship for leads, and you're in the program. Okay, so there's no additional charge for me to do this. You just got to be a leads customer, and you'll get help directly from me over this 90-day blitz period, where we will connect at least once a week. Okay, at least once a week and more. You'll have access to me by phone, text, or email, and we'll have game plans and kind of a fill-in the blank type of thing. And also, this is going to be limited to 20 people. So I'm going to be basically interviewing 20 different people. There's over 130, 135 now. It looks like 140 people have opted into the webinar tonight on a short notice, which is really good. So out of that, I'm looking for 20 people that are serious that will just stick with it every week for the next 90 days. Now, we're coming up October, November, and December. Now, there's a lot of people within our profession that says from November 15th until January 15th, you might as well take off. You might as well just go to Fiji. Take your vacation. Don't expect anything. And I'm one of those people that says, you know what, I like that time period. You know why? Because there's less people marketing. And I know people are distracted with travel. I know people are distracted with Thanksgiving, with Christmas, holiday, vacation time. Maybe people are in between jobs or looking for another job for January. Maybe they're looking for another opportunity. But here's what I know. At ProfitLeads.com, we have a 48% conversion rate. 48%. So if you want to begin with the end in mind, here's what you do. Get more people to your Profit Leads website, and on average, from the company-wide average, 48%. So if I wanted to sign up 48 people in the next 90 days at Profit Leads, how many people would I have to get to opt in on my Profit Leads website? 100. Math's pretty easy. So if I have a 48% conversion rate of sign-ups, so for me, for the next 90 days, I would want to get 33 people, 34 people every month to opt in that 90-day period. Let's go sign up 48 people. Could you imagine? I mean, is that even realistic to some of you in your mind to go 48? I haven't put 48 people in a whole year into my business. Some of you may be saying, I've never sponsored 4 people in my entire career. Nonetheless, 48 in my entire network marketing career. It all comes down to math, and it comes down to a marketing funnel, and it comes down to consistent daily action and weekly action. And so that's what I'm going to be working on, is teaching you, showing you the Profit Leads model and showing you how you can probably duplicate similar aspects of that for your primary business, and then how to do a 1-2 punch, and how I do that with a 1-2 punch with my primary and also with Profit Leads. So it's a fun process once you get into it. It's just like putting gas in the car. When you run out of gas, you need more. You got to stop. No matter where you are, in town, out of town, if it's raining, if it's snowing, if it's hotter than heck, if you're out of gas, I got to pull over or we're going to run out of gas. Most network marketers today are out of gas, and that gas is leads. And I'm just telling you that. The prospects, people to show presentations, weekly activity. I want you to go back up there. Specifics on contacts and STP. Show the plan. 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 Everything else is conversation and BS. I see so many people on so many social activities to try to, do all these things. And they look up, and I ask them, well, yeah, you went to a couple of parties in your home and other people's home. How many prospects do you have there? Oh, I didn't have any prospects. But you went. That's good. You're part of the association. But how many plans did you show last week? I know you went to 3 meetings. How many plans did you show? None. How many did you show last month? None. How many did you show the last quarter? 1. How many people signed up? 1. Okay? So we're going to get down to the nitty-gritty in this 90-day blitz, and we're just going to turn it into a math equation, a math problem as far as the structure of your business. We're not going to treat people like numbers, but we're going to treat the business like a business. And that's how I do it. That's why after 32 years, guess what? I'm still here. I'm still kicking at age 50. I'm in network marketing. And no matter, if you sat down and you got to know me and I started telling you all the stories of everything that's happened to me within this profession, you would look at me in amazement and say, how in the world are you still here? How have you made it? How's your marriage stay together? How are you so involved with your kids? How did you overcome this? How did you overcome that? Because I knew I just backed it in, 48% conversion rate. So it's just putting people in. The only 2 things that you control are your attitude and your actions. And when you get everything else off the plate, it becomes crystal clear what network marketing is all about. It's trying to find other people like you. And they're in there. They're a needle in the haystack, and they're in there. So that's what this 90-day Blitz program is going to do for you. Here's how you can participate with me. Email me. Here's my email address, robert@profitleads.com. When you email me your name, your phone number, your intentions. What do I mean by that? Your intentions, Robert, I want to build this for Profit Leads. Robert, I want to build this for XYZ. Give me the name of your company. And Robert, I want to do both. Or just one or the other. But give me your intentions. Profit Leads, your primary, or both. Okay? And the best time to call you with your phone number. And if that's Saturday night at 10 o'clock, I'll call you Saturday night at 10 o'clock. I'm looking for 20 people by this Friday that want to flip the switch for a 90-day run in what notoriously from November 15th to January 15th everyone says is the dead season. That the hunting is bad. The fishing's horrible. They ain't biting, Robert. Why are we doing this? Well, that's one of the reasons why I'm doing this, to keep you going, keep myself going. And I do these 90-day blitz anyway on my own. I keep track of all my stats. If you're sitting right here, I've got a 6-foot wide by 4-foot tall whiteboard in my office, and I've got months, January, February, all the way through October. So far this month, I've already put in 4 people. Last month, I put in 83 people between my 2 programs. Month before, 98. July was 108. June was 41. So I track it. I've got my month-to-day commissions, my daily average, my monthly projection. So I treat this like a business, and I set goals. So that way, when somebody drops out, I don't fall down to the basement, and you can't get me up for days, because I've got to get back up and I got to get after it. So I want to show you and teach you how I've been able to be bulletproof for 32 years in this business, and I don't let anybody mess with my income, because I have a family, I have a wife that counts on me, and I am Mr. Steady Eddie when it comes to the network marketing income. I just sold an organization in September, a downline organization that I had been involved with for about almost 2 years. Sales that got up to $200,000, and then a bunch of weird things happened, and sales started dropping, and I found all of my time was being sucked out of it, and I sold it to the upline organization. Great company, great people, but you know what? It was just too much. I said, Uncle. And so I sold an asset. Okay? It's great. My wife was happy. I'm happy that distraction is away. But I did 90-day blitzes in that program too. And that's how you build up organizations. That's how you get momentum going. So that's what I want to teach you about this. So this is it. Email me tonight. You've got to email me tonight by midnight. That's my cutoff time. Anything after that, I won't consider you until the next blitz time, which will start January 1st. So I'm looking for 20 people. I'm already getting a bunch of emails coming in, so you better shoot it over. Give me your name, your phone number, what your intentions are, which is Profit Leads, your primary, or both, and the best time to call you between now and Friday, because next Monday morning is when we're going to get started. Thanks, everyone. Shoot me an email if you'd like to participate, and we'll work together over the next 90 days to get you to where you want to be in either profit leads or your primary business or both. Thanks, everyone, and good night.